This is my audience. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am going to change this. You can see the end of face. It's okay. It's good. Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk to you about the decline in funding in the music education departments in our schools and how I will deal with that once I get a job and finding a job and keeping my kids in the programs. Ironically, I'm a voice major and I have no voice, so bear with me on this. We'll see how it goes. As a music education major, the declining funds in the music programs around America are really scary, and I'm sure that my fellow music majors, that some of you are in this room, also are scared of that and have that fear. This is why I'm trying to make myself as marketable as possible. Since I'm a vocal major, I don't need to take the instrumental methods that the instrumentalists need to take here. I don't need to take as many as them. So instead, I'm just going to take all of them and make myself marketable as a choral, band, and orchestra director when I'm job hunting instead of just a choral director with minimal instrumental training. This will make me seem versatile and ready for an employer to throw anything at me, and in a job interview, if they ask me if I can play an instrument, I can tell them that I can. And in my employment, if I need to, for some reason, teach orchestra, I'd be able to because of the string training that I have. I'm also trying to keep my grades really high so that when I get out into the job world and the real world, they can see that I really tried and I kept my grades up throughout my college career. If I don't find a job right away, I plan on teaching private lessons out of my house, and I could teach all of the beginning instruments, like I said before, with all the instrumental methods that I would take. And I wouldn't charge a lot because I don't want music lessons to cost that much. I want them to be available to everybody. If I should get a job and the administration wants to start cutting my funds, I would make sure that they knew how important music is to these students. To keep them from cutting my funds, I would ask the students, of their own free will of course, to write a paper for me that I would give to the school board to demonstrate how important music really is to them and how it helps them in their core classes. According to a study that PMEA did, which is the Pennsylvania Music Educators Association, students who take music classes in 11th grade score significantly higher on the PSSAs, which is our state testing in Pennsylvania, than students who don't take any music classes and aren't in any musical ensembles. For the math scores, they aren't as prominent as the other ones, but a 1487.02 is the music student scores, and the 1353.03 is the non-music scores. That's over a 100-point difference. In reading, it's even higher with a 1525.64 compared to a 1350.28. In my opinion, these scores prove that music should be taught in schools because it significantly raises their test scores. At my high school that I used to go to, our scores are declining because we're starting to cut music programs, and it's showing in our PSA scores, which I think is awesome but not awesome at the same time because it shows that we really do need the music, but our school is also going lower on the food chain of PSA scores. When schools start cutting funds to music programs, students become discouraged and don't want to participate anymore because they believe that there is no point. But there is a point, and the point is to make the administrators see that music plays an important role in all of these students' lives. And as a music educator, I am the one that needs to motivate them to be better than what the administrators think they can do. Most of all, to keep these kids in the programs, I have to make it fun for them. There are plenty of ways to have fun with music without expensive instruments, but it always has to be a good quality of fun. No matter how much money they take away from the music program that I would be running, I believe that quality has a lot to do with how much students like the music. Lower quality music would just make them, like cheesy music, they wouldn't like it and they wouldn't like performing it. And I feel like that would reflect in their performances if they had higher quality music. They would enjoy it, it would show, and the administrators would see that they really enjoy to do it. I will also make sure to teach the students how to play and sing the right way before they learn bad habits. so that when they are playing hard rhythms and things like that, they won't be frustrated because they can't play something right. I will make them the best musicians that they can be. I believe that you can never give up on your students, because if you do, your administration will give up on you as well as your funding. Thank you.